Alright, so in this video, we're going to be discussing the sourcing mistakes that I've seen mostly new persons and sometimes people who've been in the game. Those who do things averagely and not really taking their time to really understand this entire process. Some of the mistakes that they make, right? So that you can avoid these mistakes throughout your journey in the e-commerce industry. Now, the first mistake is choosing the wrong manufacturers, or they don't even know how to find these manufacturers. So choosing wrong manufacturers. Okay, so let's say for instance you are sourcing from Alibaba, right? Now, right here, you can see where it says products, manufacturers, right? If you go through products, it's going to give you a ton of, products. And most of the time, you're going to see people who are wholesaling, people who are, trading companies, right? So what you want to do is, select the manufacturers tab, right? And you go ahead and search for whatever product you want. So let's say for instance you want to go for teeth whitening kit, right? Whitening kit. So if we search that, it's going to organize our search by manufacturers, right? So it's going to be by manufacturer. So you can see these are manufacturers. It's not going to be organized by products. That's the difference. So you can see this manufacturer has been here for a while, and of course what you want to do is to now make sure you are selecting verified suppliers, right? And trade assurance. So basically, verified supplier, people who have, they've been vetted. There are different agencies, SGS and the rest of them, who go, to, many of these manufacturing regions, and they will go ahead and verify, that they are actually, doing what they are doing, make sure there is good quality, the entire quality standards are being met, right? All of those requirements, right, being looked at, right? And of course you can look at all of the different capabilities of these manufacturers. I like using these quality management satisfied, right? So the person has been infected, everything in terms of quality, everything looks good, right? And these are different certificates like GMP, GMPC, BSci, ISO, right? So you can decide to tick all of these as well, but you can also look into the manufacturer itself and get to really understand what they do. Okay, so you can see different manufacturers right here, and what you want to do is, so let's say for instance this particular one, this one has been on for 14 years plus. Okay, now what you need to do is to make sure that is this person truly a manufacturer, is specialized on these things, or they are a trading company, right? So right here, see main categories: semiconductor, laser therapy device, right? So you can see the types of products that they are specialized in, and you are going to see the different certifications right here that they have. Mostly you want to make sure that they have ISO. So these guys, they have about 5 different main products. Now I'm seeing different products that actually move away from the main type of product that we want. This is a manufacturer that I probably are not going to be looking at. So you want to make sure that you are working with a manufacturer that actually measures, right, in that category, right? So if it's teeth whitening, anything around teeth whitening and the similar technology products, right? Those are the type of things they provide. Okay, so that's what you want to make sure that you're looking out for. Okay, and the second mistake that I see new persons make is not actually going for inspection or skipping inspection. Now, if you are doing 100 pieces, and you've been able to select, you looked at their certificates and make sure that they are well certified. They meet all the quality standards and all of those requirements. You are doing 100 pieces, that's fine. But if you start doing in thousands, 4,000, 10,000 pieces of the product, you want to spend some money to make sure these products, they are inspected and ensure of the quality standard. You will be surprised at what they find, right? So when you there are different inspection organizations that you can pay. Last time I checked, it's about $200, and so if you are going to be shipping 4,000 pieces of a product, $200 shouldn't be a problem to spend on inspection, right? So you want to spend on inspection, and even right there on Alibaba, for instance. Let's go back to the home page. You scroll all the way to the bottom, you should be able to have access to inspections. So right here you will see where it says production monitoring and inspection. Once you click on that, you should be able to see the cost. You can see the different inspection bodies, right? Bureau Veritas, China Certification Inspection Group, SGS, right? So these are the services that you can apply for, and you can see it starts at $118, right? So these ones, they monitor the production. If you have your products in production, these guys, they will help to monitor everything that is going on. So you can see these services are quite affordable, all right? But like I said, it gets up to $200 thereabout. Okay, so these are things that you need to invest into, especially if you are going to be importing large quantity or larger quantity, right? Then the third sourcing mistake is not truly understanding the true cost. Okay, true cost of your products. So you want to understand the true cost, right? From the manufacturing to your shipping cost, and you want to make sure that you truly know the cost of the product, right? Because when you know the cost of your product, it will be easier for you to now determine how much you should sell your product for, right? Now the fourth one is understanding customs. Now, for most persons, you probably are going to be understanding, right, customs, right? So for most persons, you probably are going to be using shipping agents, and have your product shipped down. But it doesn't hurt for you to truly understand what goes on with custom, especially you want to know how your goods are checked, the things that you have access to, prohibited products, and all of that. You truly want to know, right, what all of that entails. And the last one is sacrificing quality. Okay, so for most persons, they will prefer to go for low standard products because they are cheaper, right? Now you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that the products that you import, they are of high standard, they are of high quality, because I believe you are doing this to, for the long term, right? Because if you bring substandard products, it's going to affect your retention. So once you get to the retention part of the training, you truly understand what I'm talking about, right? So you want to make sure that you're bringing in products that are of high quality. Don't sacrifice quality for quantity, right? Don't sacrifice quality for quantity. So these are my top 5 mistakes that I've seen that most people who are just getting started they make, right? And these are mistakes that you should take note of as you go through your journey. See you in the next video.